In the world of Korean dramas, there are endless options to choose from. But with so many out there, it can be tough to know which ones are worth your time. If you're wondering which dramas to watch this year and which to trash, fret no more, because we have compiled a list of the only 10 Korean dramas you need to watch this year. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Vigilante. Vigilante is an ongoing Disney Plus drama that stars Nam Joo-hyuk as Vigilante Jae-young. The story revolves around Kim Ji-young, whose mother was beaten to death by a thug for no reason on the street when he was a child. The thug only received 3.5 years in prison. When Kim Ji-young grows into an adult and sees that his mother's killer hasn't changed at all, he takes matters into his own hands and beats him brutally. Since then, Kim Ji-young has been living 2 totally different lives. During the weekdays, he is a model student at the police university, but during the weekends, he punishes criminals who receive ridiculously light sentences and continue to commit criminal acts. Vigilante is a must-watch for fans of action-packed and suspenseful dramas. Number 9. A Time Called You. If you're looking for something unique and interesting, A Time Called You is a great choice. It's a fantasy romance that will take you on a journey through time and love. The drama tells the story of Jun-hee, played by Jun Yoo-bin, a grieving woman who mysteriously travels back to 1998 and inhabits another person's body. There, she encounters a man who bears a striking resemblance to her deceased boyfriend. Departing from the typical rom-com style of K-dramas in this genre, A Time Called You weaves suspense and tension into its narrative. The series showcases the beautiful locations of Jeonju-si and Incheon, and writer Choi Hyo-bi skillfully incorporates the concept of time travel without overshadowing the heartwarming romance that lies at the heart of the story. Number 8. My Dearest. Starring Nam Kung-min and Ahn Eun-jin as the 2 leads, My Dearest does not have the now common fantasy element in most of the other recently aired historical dramas, such as reincarnating characters, 9-tailed mythical creatures, or people with superpowers. But the drama has an element that will definitely engage viewers: a heartfelt story of 2 lovers amid a war. In an era when most historical dramas are adopting a fantasy genre twist, MBC's drama My Dearest delivers a traditional periodic piece about 2 lovers during the Qing invasion of Joseon in the 17th century. Although there are parts of My Dearest that feel predictable, it's the kind of K-drama that reels you in and keeps you hooked throughout. Romance might be at the center of the show, but its historical setting plays just as big role too. It's a must-watch for the fans of the genre. Number 7. Twinkling Watermelon. Twinkling Watermelon is one of those dramas that you wish it never ended. It tells the story of Ha In-jeol, a coder with a natural talent for music. He is a model student who lives a double life and is fed up with living his life as a trophy son for his father. At night, he turns into a rock guitarist for the band Spine 9. Upon discovering a peculiar and captivating music store, he is transported back to the year 1995, where he meets his teenage father, Ha Yi-chan, who can hear and wants to form a band to impress his crush, Choi Se-kyung, and has no clue about his present-life wife, Yoon Chung-ah. Starring Ryeon, Choi Han-wook, Seo Lin-ah, and Shin Yun-soo in the lead roles. The series delves into multiple genres such as coming-of-age, fantasy, romance, time travel, comedy, and more. The drama has gained a huge following among Korean drama fans for its relatable and heartwarming narrative, which tugs our hearts. The show further makes us nostalgic with amazing 90s K-pop songs, use of beepers, Y2K fashion, use of Walkmans and cassettes, and so much more. Number 6. The Good Bad Mother. Just like typical Korean dramas with a mix of everything, this one has the best mix of comedy, revenge, thrills, and poignant moments. Though a seemingly simple show, The Good Bad Mother is so well crafted that it ends up capturing the hearts of many. This rollercoaster ride evokes laughter, tears, and a heartwarming sensation within viewers. This family melodrama delves into the complicated yet heartwarming relationship between a mother and her son, whose upbringing was strict in order to mold him into a stern and successful prosecutor. After an incident reunites them, they must try to mend their broken relationship and find happiness. The first season comprises a total of 14 episodes, with complex characters brilliantly brought to life by an exceptional cast. As the series progresses, it becomes increasingly hard not to get addicted to this show. Number 5. The Worst of Evil. Crime dramas are currently selling like hot potatoes, and Korean dramas are not behind. After a thrilling K-drama, Disney Plus ups its slate with yet another one titled The Worst of Evil. It stars two of South Korea's most sought-after actors, Ji Chang-wook and Wai Ha-jun. Set in the 1990s, The Worst of Evil is a gangster crime drama based on the tried and tested formula of a cop going undercover to expose the drug mafia undercurrent in the city. But while most of the dramas explore the usual hero versus villain dynamics, The Worst of Evil doesn't fall into the same trap. Instead, it explores an unusual bromance between the undercover cop who is charmed by his mafia boss. Loyalties are hence put to the test, promising an edgy ride for the audience. All in all, The Worst of Evil is dark and intriguing, but hints at a sentimental side. There's a lot to be curious about that you'd stay to get answers, but end up getting attached to the story and the characters. Number 4. Taxi Driver Season 2. Number 3. King the Land. Described as a classic rom-com by its lead actors, King the Land positions itself as a spiritual successor to K-drama rom-com classics like What's Wrong with Secretary Kim and the Netflix original Business Proposal. The standout factor that catapulted this series to stardom was the sizzling on-screen chemistry between the leading pair, Lee Jun-ho and Im Yoon-ah, who also share a deep, decades-long real-life friendship. King the Land is a Netflix original Korean drama that may have a cliched enemies to lovers narrative, but its storyline, overall pacing, and outstanding acting has fans going crazy about it. It follows Gu-won, the charming heir to the King group. He harbors trauma from his childhood and dislikes anyone who smiles at him. Enter Cheon Sorung, the company's employee known for her bright and infectious smile. When Gu-won meets her, he's initially taken back, but soon he lets his guard down and allows her fiery life to fuel his own. The story may be predictable at times, but you will still find yourself rooting for their destined romance. Number 2. Moving. Deemed as the top Korean drama of 2023, Moving seamlessly intertwines elements of family, action, and the supernatural genre. The storyline revolves around a group of NIS agents endowed with extraordinary abilities who go to great lengths to safeguard their children from being exploited or manipulated by the Korean government for political motives. The first season of Moving, including 20 episodes, focuses on 3 families in particular, and their lives interconnect with the common thread of their parents. Coincidentally, their 3 kids attend the same high school and are struggling to keep their powers hidden from the world. The production of Moving commenced in 2021, with an impressive budget estimated at approximately $40 to $60 million, solidifying its position as the most high-budget K-drama ever created. Number 1. The Glory. Loosely based on a true story of bullying that occurred in South Korea in 2006, this harrowing tale follows as a former victim of school violence returns to her past 18 years later, seeking vengeance on those who ruined her life. Here, South Korean actress Son Hye-kyo portrays a dark character, very different from the melodramatic roles she's known for. After slowly ramping up the tension in part 1, the second half of The Glory picks up the pace as our heroine closes in on her prey. Although there are a few obstacles in her way, her road is mostly clear, and it becomes apparent that this revenge story isn't so much about the journey as it is about the violent and satisfactory ending. The Glory Part 2 is an intense series that illustrates how revenge can be both sweet and devastating. Which K-drama would you like to add to the list? Let us know in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends.